Good everyone, Les here from BG Trading. Hope you are well. Today is 29th of August 2023. I'll be talking about core lithium, Sayona and Lake resources. This is a second part of the video that we done yesterday about lithium stocks. I just want to compare those three lithium stocks with the leading ones that we posted yesterday, so you can see the video right here on the top. Actually, Alken Limited, Pure Minerals, and a mineral resources, which we're still going to do another video about mineral resource itself, because it's not just lithium but mineral resources, also iron ore producer. But core lithium, Sayona Mining and Lake resources in this video for you. You want to have a look why those stocks have been melted over the last 4 weeks. This is the video for you. Stay with us. Before that, I just want to remind, this is not a financial advice, it's just us from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies to know when to buy and when to sell stocks, how we set up targets, stop losses, how we avoid FOMO, and much more. So if you'd like to know more about BG Trading and the way we trade, I would like to invite you right now to become a member of our free Facebook community, Buy, Grow, and Sell Strategy for Share Traders. We post a lot of great quality content, including some of the stock analysis that are exclusive for VIP members. We share with some of them with our members here, and also we discuss a lot of potential buying opportunity stocks that have good growth perspective and are trading at technically discounted price. This is all about BGS20 strategy. So now that we done our introduction, let's kick off with core lithium. Lithium that is a producer as well, and that's why I selected this particular video. So core lithium and subsequently Sayona Mining, which is also a producer. Now, when in comparative to the first two, in which I did show you the difference in between Alken Limited, one single project, and core lithium alone. So you see one James project from Alken Limited producing with ore reserves of 100 MT, where core lithium has 36 MT only of reserves, which is way smaller, even smaller than Sayona reserves. Okay, so problems with core lithium. This is, first of all, this was a stock that was incredibly profitable for us because we got into where they were just starting into that lithium hype, and they were going through a definitive feasibility study. They delivered the production and all this phase. Everyone got really excited, and the company really delivered what they promised they start producing. The problem came after 1 year of production, or almost 1 year of production, when they underperformed. They delivered below what was expected by its definitive feasibility study. The purity or spodumene purity wasn't as good as they are supposed to be, and obviously now they had to review the whole production line, which take time, take money, and they have to raise capital to do all this sort of thing, as well as expanding its mining reserves or reserves, which is still relatively small for the industry. Furthermore, there are issues with Tesla as well. Issues with Tesla because back in 2022, Tesla and core lithium was almost entered into off-taking agreement, and then all of a sudden they terminated, and apparently Tesla wants to sue core lithium, and therefore core lithium now is one of the most shorted stock on ASX, which is pretty bad. So we want to see that short position start to decrease in order to look into buy these stocks again. And then finally, the biggest problem recently, which I think this core lithium will be holding around 50 cents, but the problem is they raised capital at 40 cents where the stock was trading at 52 cents, and that was a really stubborn shareholder. So look, if I was a shareholder, thankfully we took stop loss at 76 cents in our last trade, which now the stock's trading at half of that price, so we save us about 50% loss, which is great. That's why stop loss is so important. But essentially what happened is they discount about 24 or 26% from the day they started raising capital. The offer was so low that they just jeopardized the share value of its very own shares. I don't know why they do that. I don't think that was a very clever management, and now the stock's trading under the SPP value, the share purchase plan. So why would I take the offer if I can buy an open market for 1 or 2 cents less than actually the offer? So that was pretty bad move from Core Lithium. Now, how low Core Lithium can go? Well, seriously, it can go all the way to 20 cents or even less. We never know how those things, it could keep falling, but it still depends on lithium prices. If lithium prices start bouncing back, we might see a stabilization. I don't think Core Lithium will be bouncing quickly because there's so much short trade activity, but I think once this short trade activity and the sentiment goes back into the lithium sector, then investors could start looking to small caps again. But again, like, this is all small caps. I will be out for now for the reasons I just explained. So that's Core Lithium. Now, next one I want to talk about is Sayona Mining. Sayona Mining is has a larger deposits, lithium deposit than the Core Lithium, but the problem here is that Sayona Mining owns only about 60 or 70% by memory of its project. The other part is owned by Piedmont Lithium, and obviously the production, when they ramp up the production, then Piedmont will be taking a great part of this the cash flow, will be taking great part of the revenue and the profitability as well out of that project. Okay, the problem with Sayona Mining as well, they have raised capital 2 times this year, and that's pretty bad with the shareholders. And that's the problem with those little caps. They keep raising capital, they print money at cost of shareholders, and that is, every time we are very exciting with those stocks, those companies come up with further capital raising for drilling and all this sort of thing, and that's problematic for me. They all net loss companies as well, opposite to Pilbara and Oken Limited, and even Mineral Resources as well, that I said before. So I'm not interested on those stocks. We don't know how long they're going to keep falling. Even if lithium prices bounces, it's kind of hard to see a bottom here until it's formed. So I don't want to. I predicted before that Sayona would reach level C here, which was right. This hypothetical support is bounced, but it kept falling, especially today with the departure of its CEO. It was just another negative input for people start short selling Sayona Mining. And the last one I want to talk about, a lot of people still talking about this stock, is Lake Resources. Lake Resources is again, it's not gonna produce until 2027, guys. It needs a lot of money. The capex is double, and it's just a dream at the moment, a dream that it will take years to come true, and I see no point, no value of holding this type of company right now, especially at this current market environment, with lithium prices falling. Again, as soon as lithium prices bounces, the stocks that should primarily go up are the leading ones on the sector, and then after those leading stocks start to recover, then the little caps they tend to recover. But at the moment, I will be completely out of the small caps and nano caps for this particular sector. Probably take a while to see some solid reversal on those particular stock. Guys, hope that was valuable. This is my input in this video, the best stocks to buy, the ones that we should be avoiding now, and the reasons why we should avoid it. Hope that makes sense to you. Let us know what you think. Give your opinion in the comments, and we'll be answering all those questions as well. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see